Welcome back on to some national news now. Well, 3 men have been arrested for trying to rape a Dalit minor girl. This is one of the most brutal cases reported. When the young girl tried to resist them, the men used a butcher's knife and attacked her, chopping off her ear and a finger and inflicting several other wounds on her body. Her parents are broken and shattered and now plead for justice.
अब कार्रवाई साहब हमें काज है, उनको कड़ी से कड़ी सजा मिलनी चाहिए। हमारी बेटी अच्छी हो जाए, हमें इंसाफ चाहिए सर।
आप बताइए कि आपकी बेटी ने आपसे कभी कुछ कहा कि मतलब मुझे इस तरीके से डर लगता है बाहर जाने में, कोई मुझे डरा धमका रहा है, इसने एकदम से इस पे कैसे हमला बोल दिया?
हमारी बेटी ऐसी तो कभी नहीं बताई आई कि हमें डर लागत है कि क्या रही, अकेले दुकेले पढ़े जाती रही और सब करते फतेहपुर भी अकेले।
And hitting out at Mayawati government for increasing crimes against women in Uttar Pradesh, Congress General Secretary Digvijay Singh today said that goons and anti-social elements are the ones ruling the roost in the state.
मायावती जी गद्दी पर बैठी थी इस वादे से कि वे कानून व्यवस्था सुधारेंगी, गुंडों के खिलाफ सख्त कार्रवाई करेंगी, लेकिन देखने में आया पिछले 4 साल में गुंडे ही कुर्सी पर बैठ गए, गुंडे ही शरण पा रहे हैं मायावती जी की सरकार की। पुलिस पूरी तरीके से बहुजन समाज पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता, कोऑर्डिनेटर, विधायक, सांसद और मंत्री जी के और मुख्यमंत्री जी के कहने पे काम कर रही है। पूरे पक्षपात ढंग से वे काम कर रहे हैं।
And the BJP too has hit out at Mayawati's government, saying that there is no law and order in Uttar Pradesh.
Completely deteriorated, that even Dalit girls in their own houses are no longer safe in a state where a Dalit lady is the chief minister. We demand that the UP government make it safe for people from all sections, particularly women. Law and order has to be immediately restored. There is no faith left there. Engineers in government departments are being murdered. People are not being given justice. Even FIRs are not being filed. MLAs and MPs are also alleged to be involved in such crimes. Surely the chief minister wouldn't want to go to an election with this kind of a record. We demand immediate action in Uttar Pradesh.
Meanwhile, in Kerala, a woman who was allegedly pushed down from a running train and raped last week died in a hospital in Thrissur on Sunday. The 23-year-old woman, who was the lone passenger in the compartment reserved for ladies, was pushed out of the train after she resisted a robbery attempt. The attacker jumped out of the train and raped her on the railway tracks. He then fled with her bag and mobile phone. Police have now arrested this attacker. Well, moving on to our other big focus tonight, well, even as the government continues to feel the heat on the 2G spectrum scam, the BJP today hit out at the centre on reports of another spectrum allocation scam. And this time, the alleged ISRO deal with a private firm called Devas. And according to a report in the Hindu newspaper, ISRO gave prime spectrum to Devas at throwaway prices in 2005 without even inviting bids.
This allocation has been done quietly in the private to a private operator without any public information or auctioning process. Processes have been violated and the loss is estimated to be somewhere, and this by the CAG, the loss is estimated to be somewhere in the range of 2 lakh crores. Now, what other benefit does this Devas communication get? Custom made 2 communication satellites are going to be given, custom made for this customer, and 10 transponders from these 2 satellites will be used by him for the commercial purposes. Therefore, it is a very serious indeed scandal. Department of Space, may I remind you all, comes directly under the Prime Minister.
Now, this is what the spectrum scam is all about. Well, according to the report in the Hindu, ISRO gave 70 megahertz of prime spectrum to private firms, Devas, in 2005 for 1,000 crore rupees, and no competitive bids were invited for this. And on the other hand, the MTNL and the BSNL were given 20 megahertz for 12,847 crore rupees. And the report in the Hindu also says that the CAG pegs ISRO and the spectrum deal loss at up to 2 lakh crore rupees there. But the Office of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India has clarified that the audit of certain activities of the Department of Space is at a preliminary stage. In a statement, the CAG says that since the audit is in a very initial stage, it can by no stretch of imagination be concluded that information as given in the media reports are in fact findings of this department. Well, moving on to some more political news in the state. Well, former Puducherry Chief Minister N. Rangaswamy today launched a new political party named All India Nammadu Rajya Congress, where the party flag was also unveiled. N. Rangaswamy had quit the Congress as an MLA recently. With elections around the corner, political analysts see this move as to vitiate any ties with the Congress and to get cozy with the leading opposition party, the AIADMK. Well, let's take a quick look at the gold and silver, how they traded at the markets today. Well, when it's quizzing Chennai students, it's the quiz masters who are stunned, says so even the big brain. More on the Hindu Science quiz when we come back.